Welcome back, Nation of Glory. Today we bring you a story that rises from the rhythm of New Jersey streets and echoes across stages, film sets, and hearts around the world. A story of courage, transformation, imagination, and the power of a woman who refused to fit in a box. The world knew hip-hop as a battlefield dominated by male voices, but one fearless young woman stepped forward, not asking for space, but creating it. She spoke, she rapped, she acted, she laughed, she cried, and she conquered. Her name is Dana Elaine Owens, but the world knows her as Queen Latifah. And today, you are about to experience the journey of a woman who didn't just rise, she uplifted others along the way. Settle in, take a deep breath, and let this story remind you that greatness comes not from perfection, but from courage, character, and heart. Our story begins in Newark, New Jersey, a city rich in culture but shadowed by hardship. Born on March 18, 1970, Dana Owens grew up around rhythm, around the pulse of the streets, around real life. She wasn't born into fame or glittering lights. She grew up in the bricks, surrounded by real people, real struggles, and real dreams. Her parents, a police officer father and a schoolteacher mother, taught her discipline and love, strength and empathy. But life was changing around them, the world was shifting, hip-hop was rising, and young Dana, even as a little girl, could feel the beat of destiny echoing under her skin. As a child, she was tall, confident, and full of curiosity. Sports became her first stage. On the basketball court, she learned teamwork, control, power, rhythm. But there was another rhythm calling her, a rhythm made of beats, rhymes, and voices carving new space in the world. Hip-hop was becoming the language of truth, and Dana listened, studied, absorbed. She wasn't dreaming of being a star. She was dreaming of being seen, of being heard. A young black girl trying to figure out her place in a world not designed to see her shine. But she had something the world couldn't ignore, presence. You could feel her walk into a room. She had confidence before she understood what confidence even meant. She had fire before she knew what to do with it. And she carried her head high long before she put on the crown and called herself queen. When she discovered hip-hop, it wasn't just music, it was freedom. A universe where voices mattered, where truth wasn't polished but raw and real. While others chased trends, Dana searched for purpose. And when she found poetry, rhythm, and mic power, she found herself. She saw women in music, but not like her, not strong, not leading in her way. She saw space, and she took it. She embraced her name, her identity, her mission. With dignity, confidence, and respect, she crowned herself Latifah, meaning gentle, kind, and delicate in Arabic. And with one word, one name, she chose both power and grace. She was royalty not because someone handed her a throne, but because she carried herself like she belonged on one. By high school, she was already writing rhymes, already commanding attention, already building the foundation of a legacy she didn't even know she was creating. The world didn't yet see her coming, but destiny did. At 18, she released a demo tape. And soon, a miracle disguised as timing and talent found her. Tommy Boy Records heard her voice, bold, grounded, and unlike anything in the game. Hip-hop was a place built mostly by men, but Queen Latifah didn't ask permission. She arrived like a rising storm, strong, grounded, undeniable. In 1989, she released her debut album, All Hail the Queen. The world felt her presence. She didn't just rap, she educated. She didn't just rhyme, she uplifted. She didn't just speak, she amplified the voices of women everywhere. Unity wasn't just a song, it was a statement. She called out disrespect, she demanded honor, she celebrated sisterhood. And a movement was born. Women in hip-hop stood taller because she paved a path for them to walk on proudly. But her journey didn't stop with music. She had a gift bigger than one lane could hold. She wasn't a rapper trying to act, she was an artist exploring the full spectrum of her talent. Comedy, drama, television, she entered each world like she belonged there, because she did. Living Single wasn't just a show, it was culture. It was representation at a time when black women didn't see themselves leading sitcoms, building careers, finding love, making mistakes, being bold, being happy, and being human. Queen Latifah helped millions see themselves in joy, not just struggle. But life wasn't always joyful. Success did not shield her from pain. In 1992, tragedy hit like a lightning strike. Her brother Lancelot, her best friend, died in a motorcycle accident. She had bought him that motorcycle. A gift of love became a source of heartbreak. He was her protector, her companion, her mirror, and suddenly he was gone. Pain flooded her world. Grief weighed down her heart. And even a queen can fall to her knees in moments like that. She spiraled into sadness. She lost her way. She turned to substances to numb the ache. Fame did not protect her from grief. Achievements did not erase loss. But beneath the sorrow, the warrior inside her still breathed. She didn't hide forever. She fought her way back. Piece by piece, breath by breath, she chose healing. She chose strength. She chose life. Because queens break, but they rebuild stronger. They bend, but they do not stay bowed. She honored her brother not by drowning in sorrow, but by living in strength. With her comeback, the world witnessed her second rise, one not of hunger for success, but hunger for purpose. She returned to music with deeper soul. She returned to acting with deeper truth. She branched into jazz, soul, blues, not chasing trends, but honoring art. Her voice became velvet, rich and deep. Her presence on screen, magnetic. Set It Off, Chicago, Beauty Shop, Last Holiday, Bessie, roles where she did not just entertain but inspire. And when she earned an Academy Award nomination, the world realized what she always knew: talent has no boundaries. Queen Latifah became more than an entertainer. She became a symbol of empowerment, of authenticity, of versatility, a woman who could play a gangster, a singer, a queen, a mother, a comedian, a hero, because real women are never just one thing. She didn't fit into a mold, she shattered it. She built businesses, uplifted others, launched a talk show, became a voice for self-respect, unity, and pride. She championed body positivity before it had hashtags, self-worth before social media caught on, and identity before the world understood how powerful authenticity is. She stood strong in who she is, without apology, without fear, without shrinking herself to comfort others. Even off camera, her life became a testimony to perseverance. She faced legal troubles, emotional scars, addiction battles, and she rose. Again, and again, and again. This is where true royalty shines, not in perfection, but in resilience. She has learned to protect her peace, to rise above public judgment, to love quietly and fiercely, to build happiness on her own terms. She keeps her private life sacred because not every story is meant for the world, some are meant for healing. And now, she stands as not only an icon of entertainment but a pioneer of empowerment. The first woman in hip-hop to earn a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. A Grammy winner, an Oscar-nominated actress, a producer, a cultural leader, a voice of strength, a protector of women, a champion for equality and pride, a queen crowned by her own belief. Queen Latifah didn't just rise to fame, she built bridges so others could cross. Women in hip-hop today, many stand on the foundation she laid. Black women in TV and film, many walk through doors she pushed open. Young artists learning to embrace their uniqueness, many look to her as proof that you can be powerful without pretending, beautiful without shrinking, royal without permission. The crown she wears isn't gold, it's made of courage. It's made of authenticity. It's made of compassion. It's made of the power that comes from knowing who you are and refusing to let the world tell you otherwise. So as we close this story, remember this: greatness doesn't come from never falling. It comes from standing back up with dignity. Queen Latifah fell. She hurt. She cried. She healed. She evolved. She rose, higher every time. And today she stands not just as a star, but as a symbol. That you can come from the blocks and become royalty. That you can lose everything and rebuild. That you can be gentle and fierce, soft and powerful. That you can be a queen in your own right, without waiting for a crown. To every dreamer listening right now, don't shrink. Don't doubt your worth. Don't let the world tell you who you're allowed to be. Walk tall. Speak truth. Live boldly. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs the real you, the way Queen Latifah gave us the real her. Thank you for watching this powerful life journey here on Nation of Glory. If Queen Latifah's story inspired you, if it touched your heart, if it reminded you to stand strong in who you are, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who needs strength and inspiration today. Your support makes these stories possible. Until next time, stay proud, stay fearless, stay true, and keep rising. Thank you, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Nation of Glory, we salute you.